So here's a new update. The electric panel is all finished and power's on. Got all the receptacles installed and the cover plates. Today installed all the lighting. So I have 6 LED light fixtures in the space. And I've started laying out the wall, the baseboard. So the walls here, the walls are 8.5 feet tall. So what I'm going to do is, that's a 2x6 down there. And I've milled on the end of it a little groove on the top edge, and that'll be for a sheet of plywood to sit down inside. So the wood will, after the walls are insulated, I'll slide a piece of wood down, and the top of the plywood will be about a 1/2 inch below the roof truss. And of course I'll have some sort of a ceiling finish, and that'll probably be around a 1/2 inch thick. So there may be a little gap between the wall covering and the ceiling, but it won't be much. And I'll be able to put a piece of molding up there, trim of some sort, probably a piece of 2x material that I'll machine it just like I did this. Let's see. Nice and bright in here. Got plenty of light. So this is one that I machined. So it'll have that chamfer on the edge, that 45 little angle like. So I'll probably make a piece of trim, something like that, that'll fit up at the top. And as soon as I get all of this work done, which is that pile of lumber down there, and makes a lot of dust trying to do it. Once that's finished and I get all of that installed and fastened in place, then I'm going to get the insulation for the ceiling, and the insulation will go in the bottom cord of the roof truss. That's the bottom cord, that piece of 2x4, and they run all the way across. So I'll staple insulation up into that spot, and at that point I can bring in the heat pump, which goes in that hole right there. And once that's done, I'll have at least a little bit of heat, and won't need any cooling probably, but a little bit of heating. And then I'll start insulating the walls after that. So that's probably it for now. Oh yeah, we do have, so this big gray conduit is the electrical power coming from the house. And the small gray conduit with the string hanging out of it, that's for video and internet connection and telephone to come through from the house. So I think that's it. Making progress anyway. It'll all be done, I hope, before it gets too cold, so I can start moving stuff in here, working here through the winter.